Hey, SK fans, Leonix here. I'm joined by Xmithie of CLG, and they just went 2-0 this weekend. How do you feel about your win today?
It's pretty good and sort of sad at the same time.
Sad at the same time. Is that because of ManCloud on the enemy team?
Yeah, it's like both of my former teammates are like on the brink of getting relegated, so like it's kind of down to like see them go relegated again.
Yeah, they've experienced it once before, and now like the second time, and fortunately, you are not experiencing it. So, for those teams, now you're on a winning team and you're at the top of the ladder. Is there anything that you feel that organizations down on the lower tier are doing differently than what you guys are doing? Basically, advice to those teams.
Well, I've been there before since I was with XEG and Vulcan. Uh, the organization and the management is a big part of winning too. If you have a good atmosphere, like it's not just like the team, like the five people are in charge of just like the atmosphere. Like management can like intervene at any time. Like they can make it better. Like some management can make it worse actually. So like there's a big part on both of that area. So if you have a good coach or analyst or just even like a life coach or anything, just like your manager's like doing daily stuff. Like if they're good, then it will affect you in game.
Would you say that is the main difference from XCG to CLG? Skara, Zix, Matcom.
Part of it, but I think it was different on the XUG part because like we just lacked motivation, and like when we kept losing, like the motivation of everyone just like goes like plummeting down.
I know the back in the day, Meteos and you were looked as the top tier junglers, but obviously Meteos excelled at the team and international scene, and for you, XCG kind of fell off a little bit. But now you're on CLG. Any comments on CLG and how they've been treating you? How is that team atmosphere?
Yeah, team atmosphere was like in Vulcan, like when everyone just having fun and like everyone's having fun in the game. Everyone was going along outside of the game. Like we just go along like well outside the game, and we just go out together, like have fun, watch movies and stuff like that. So there's not much of a difference when back then, but we just had right now. I think we have better management and like coaching wise and how they direct our scrims, our replays, and analysis like that. It's just way better because they just had more organization.
So who is like the voice of CLG? Are you the one making the early game shot calls, or who would you say that is kind of like the team leader in making those decisive calls?
Well, we have two main shot callers, but I guess our we have a main shot caller is like Afro, and like our sub shot caller is like if Link's ahead, he usually directs the game more. So like he can split push or something like that. Like last game that in Zed, like he was just popping off, and early game usually it's just everyone just communicate to me. Like they give me information, I can just collect it and then decide on what I do. So like no one pressures me to like gank this lane 24/7 stuff like that, because we're trying to get away from that. I think that's what they did usually in the old CLG. So we're trying to have a lot of stuff going on rather than just like one part of the lane.
I know that on CLG they have Rush Hour and they also have Harold Kumar. Where do you fit in this equation of movie archetypes?
Well, I'm pretty much the director. It's just like I just direct both of these movies, so like I'm just like behind the scenes. So I'm just like I feel in all the gaps and stuff like that. So I'm just like behind everyone. So I'm what makes them successful.
You're what makes them successful. I like that. Do you have any shout outs, plugins?
Shout outs to my sponsors, Razer, Razer, iFi Power, and Log Class and Celicore and yeah, all of them.
SanDisk?
SanDisk. I said that. I just in my mind. I said that in my mind, but yeah.
It still counts. All right. If you want any more coverage just like this, be sure to check out SK Gaming on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Other than that, guys, till next time.